Red 2 standing by, all 4 lit, and in the green. Welcome back to Super Mario Odyssey, and we are being attacked by the undead. These are Chinchos. They cannot be defeated by our hat. They will keep coming at us. Freezing winds are blasting out of the huge pit. The undead are attacking Tostarena Town, but that's not our concern. We have to head out to the desert. It is pretty dangerous out there, but fortunately we are well equipped for the job at hand. Maybe. Now, if I remember correctly, we get a lot more Goombas. We might actually be able to make our way out to the top of the pyramid. So we can still call it Jaxie at night time, but I don't think we can do anything about the Jaxie-based moons until everything defrosts. Maybe one of them? Well, the power lines don't appear to be up. That's a problem. Well, I guess we'd better investigate the hole in the desert. That mysterious multi-moon is still there, though. I think, can we get do we get the slingshot that takes us into the pyramid? Or do we not get that yet? Maybe we have to go down here. Yeah, I guess we'd better actually... We'd better fall into a big hole. And somehow we don't hurt our knees. But we have a bit of clearing the rubble to do. And we have... Now, if I'm careful, can I... No. I didn't want to wipe out the Goomba. But that was an unfortunate casualty. Because we actually need the Goombas. We actually need that gigantic tower of Goombas. How many are in there? Alright, so if we take over the Goombas like this, then we can move around. We can function as our Goomba stack, and they have incredible traction. We can also possess other Goombas. And add them to our Goomba stack if we're competent. We must reassemble the Goomba Legion. Thank you. That could have gone bad. That could have gone badly wrong. So the layout's back there. Now, if I'm correct, we can use a Goomba Legion to acquire a moon. And then we can just travel through the rest of this area. I believe to actually function as a Goomba stack because we need to get those coins. So move very carefully. The fact that fact you don't sleep is a big advantage.
But yes, you do need a
Yes, you do need a significant
to
Goomba
get these
stack
coins.
to get these coins.
And over we go.
And over we go.
We will need to do some bullet bill tricks
Some bullet
too.
bill tricks too. Pretty sure there's something up here. And we've got coins. Oh, there's a treasure chest down the other end. Can I get there? Alright, so there was... Oh, that's very handy. Alright, there's our treasure chest, which leads us to... Not surprising, it's a moon. What's over the other side? Nothing. I don't think there's anything inside the walls here. I think we got our 2 hidden moons, so we can continue this way. Don't jump into the flames. Deep into the heart of the ruins we go. And there's that... Is that connected to that head we saw earlier? This is obviously the spot where the binding band was. The deepest underground. What are we going to see here? Two giant fists! Yep, it's a classic Nintendo boss floating head and hands.
Where Ring go? You take Ring?
So, this is Knuckle Tech. He will try to punch us. And do a very good job of it, because I hate ice physics. We have to punch Knuckle Tech right in the face with his own fists. And Cappy apparently doesn't like him very much. I really like the way they set up the Knuckle Tech fight, because it feels like stop motion. The fact that Knuckle Tech is set up the way he is, animated the way it is, it just feels really cool. That sort of interesting stop motion design they had for him, really, really good. It's a pretty simple fight, admittedly. I mean, if you fought bosses like Master Hand, you kind of know what you're doing. But all it takes is 3 hits because this is a Mario boss. In fairness, Knuckle Tech was just trying to do his job. He just did a really crappy job of it. And we ended up trying to beat up us because, well, he didn't try and fight Bowser. He only woke up when we turned up. Rotten timing, buddy. And you got your face punched in for it. And up we go. Phew! It's so hot now. But I do suppose that's what we were trying to accomplish. If we keep up this pace, we'll catch that Bowser in no time. Do we have enough power moons to reach the next kingdom? If you want to check, put me on the globe. We have more than enough. But I'm not done. There are things that must be done. A taxi, you pulled up finally. Take me to the Metro Kingdom. Sorry about the hold-up. Had some car trouble you would not believe. Can't leave for the Metro Kingdom yet, though. I promise I'll get you there. Just gotta de-ice the, everything. Now, nothing there, admittedly. Oh, moons. So, now that we've cleared this area out, we can pollute the town's drinking water, maybe. Get a moon from the fountain, but the mood is much brighter. Hang your hat on the fountain. We note that the power supply has been restored too. We'd better get the moons from our gardening. Desert gardening ruined seed. And desert gardening seed on the cliff. So, we got a few more moons. And a little bit of cranial trauma. Now, we can also wind up finding the rocket here. And launching with that. For one of my favourite bits of music in the game. This is your sort of strange area music. Goombas do not have great object permanence. We're going through a very unusual neighbourhood, and we do have purple coins to get somewhere in here. Oh! Gotta wait for a specific side, I guess, or do a long jump. So, yeah, there are the purple coins. So I think we got a few sets of purple coins in here. Let's run and grab those. Ground pound those. And, oh, panic just a little bit. But thankfully, we're able to make our way past those obstacles. Pretty sure there are some more purple coins in here. And we can get a power moon above a strange neighborhood. Now, there are some more purple coins, I'm sure of it. Yes. Just gotta wait until it lands properly again. Slow and steady. And I'm running around like a complete lunatic. Whoop, that was risky. Hey, we made it though. We made it out. Cappy should come to us once we reach a certain point. And we can loop back down. The mission was a complete success. Now, we probably should be traveling a little bit with our power lines. Alrighty, well done. We've made it up here. So, I'm traveling all over to glide from all the highest places. This spot looks pretty good for a blood-pumping power dive. Scree! So we can possess Glide On. And essentially glide our way out to different areas. Ooh. I need that bird. No, I dipped my toe in the poison. If you're wondering why I didn't just run around the opposite way to it, so am I. We'll get to that Koopa Trooper later. This is a matter of principle now. Got it. I sense a Pyrrhic victory here. Okay, I lived. Oh yes, it is worth noting that coins you wind up leaving on death can be picked up if you get to the spot where you died quickly enough. Now, I do have a couple of things to do with a Jaxie. And I do have some things to do out on the sand pillar. I need to get that bullet bill one. I have a problem. There is... I sense a very big problem. There's supposed to be a Jaxie there. It surely hasn't just disappeared. I won't worry about it now. Well, timer challenge done. Wow, we've picked up nearly 50 moons. We're doing pretty well under the circumstances. It will annoy me that that box isn't there, because there's supposed to be a moon out on a distant pillar, and I can't find where the Jaxie has gone, which is also bugging me. Now, we should be able to get to the top of the pyramid, though, because I believe we can actually get a couple of things up there, and that's why we need the Jaxie. I'll be so annoyed if I've somehow managed to not make it not spawn. can run up here. But at least the power lines out here have been reconnected. That's pretty handy. That's what I was thinking about earlier. Because I'm supposed to be able to use the Jaxie stops, and I need the Jaxie to go into the ruins across the Poison Lake. And we've got another timer challenge. We could all... We could come very, very close to clearing out this kingdom. So that's nicely done. So there is a pillar we can stop on. Thought there was anyway. But we get to go all the way up here. There should be a warp point. But there is a large moving lump. Which teleported away from us somehow. The lurker under the stone, and that's 50 power moons. So... Alright, so there's no warp point up here. But we do need to bring the Jaxie here. And, like, this is a problem. Public transport is horrifically underfunded. Where is that damn Jaxie? That's how you normally... So you can break out of that if you get a bit stuck, but where on earth is the Jaxie? Is it near the town? Is it out... This is... Oh, there it is. It is actually near the town.
How you doing? I'm what you call a Jaxie. You want to ride? It'll be 30 coins. What do you say?
Alright. Jaxie does go quick. Alright, so I need to... It's around here somewhere, I think. Yeah, so you bring Jaxie out here. Assuming it handles. Which... Handling is pretty ordinary. But...
Oh, were you taking me to see my family, you old softy? I appreciate your kind gesture. Come see me again anytime.
So we get the Jaxie reunion. We can power on. Over here and go into the ruins. And we do have some power moons to get in here. Unfortunately, our nice remix of the underground music is interrupted with Jaxie's music, but Jaxie's music's not too bad. I just prefer sort of that slightly empty underground music they went with. Oh, the handling. That is going to be the biggest issue dealing with Jaxie. the fact that any slight adjustment to your handling you just realize you're slightly off. You have to do it fast, but you also have to correct. And it does not do subtle handling. Arguably, it does not do handling in general. Alright, well, we made it that time. Thankfully, you can come to a halt like that. Another power moon. Still got another one to get. Oh. $10 more coins to collect. Whoa, whoa, I nearly fell off then. But, there we go. Jaxi driver, you talking to me? Well, it's not bad. We've got a very good collection of moons, but we can get one more. Just about time to wrap up, but if we jet all the way up here and we stop at the taxi point. Call for the Jaxi. I think it's meant to be Jaguar Taxi. Now let's climb very carefully.
I know this place, but my days of standing around are done.
Oh well, let's leave him there for now. So we've got a pretty good supply. We have done... There is another... there are some other things we can do, in all fairness. I can head out to that lake and spend some time with Lakitu. Out at the Desert Oasis. So we can get the coins here. We have 6 more to find. So I can't get everything, unfortunately, but I can possess Lakitu temporarily. And we can try and catch some fish. You gotta go for the big ones, I believe. And it always takes a while to get them to pay attention to your line. Or maybe not. Well, we went fishing with Lakitu, but I think there's some fishing we can do over here. I think. Yep. So if we move towards this big one. Get its attention. Which we did quite quickly, I'm surprised. I got buried down there. I'm so lucky you came along. Oh, but I found a power moon in the sand. Thanks for the rescue. You're quite a catch, Captain Toad. Somehow knows it's us. So, well, let's leave Lakitu and let's So I did say we'd go back to that Koopa Trooper. So let's head down here and talk to him. Hey dude, you up for a challenge? Everyone loves walking, right? Problem is most don't take it seriously. That's what trace walking is all about. If you can walk like a champ, you'll win a prize. Wanna try? Sweet! So we have to walk in a circle following the arrows on the ground. The arrows disappear after a bit. Got to score 80 more points to win. Admittedly, I ran. Ooh, hooked a bit wide at the end there. 90 points. He's very charitable. Walking the desert. Well, I suppose we have 57 moons. We have spent plenty of time combing the desert. We need 6 more coins. 3 more coins. Alright. 3 more coins. Where could they be? Maybe they're out... Oh, I think I might know where they are. They're probably around the back here. I hope they are anyway. Yes! That is a nice little achievement. So let's duck back to town and let's clear out the shop to wrap up the episode. You can tell it's the last episode of a session because I'm trying to clear things out. I've gone a little bit longer. What other new outfits can I buy? None. Oh wait, I'd better buy that because I stubbed my toe in poison and died. And I like to have the life up. So I'll put that on. We get our cowboy duds. We get a sticker for the Odyssey and we get a couple of decorations for inside. And just bear with me a moment. I've got my hat. And there we are. This is one of my favorite combinations because I'm convinced Mario looks like a dodgy used car salesman. But with our terrible suit on, and we will be feeling the heat pretty soon, we can quickly warp back to the Odyssey. And we wrap things up. Thank you very much for joining me. We are going somewhere else in the next one. Till next time, this is Red 2, returning to base. The cover's come off again. How did I fail and succeed? I thought I was going to have to start the whole thing again.
No! Not into the pit! It burns!